This race car, the Bandero Premium Tequila GR Supra, up to US 131 drag strip in Martin, Michigan, and did some testing, and boy, is it paid off.
And 'tis the season. It isn't Christmas for these tuners. It is the time that they have to prepare for the countdown. And for
we have Chad Green on the other side of the racetrack, the Bond Coat, Boxo Tools, Summit Racing Equipment Ford, with Skag on the side windows as well. The Pep Boys drone looks down as the bodies come up. Teams going through their final routines and checks, as we often talk about. Dean Marinas to the left-hand side of your screen, Joe Serena to the right. They are the two men who tune this car and oversee its mechanical side. Body comes down. Jack Beckman is on a nice run. 386.9 for Beckman. He goes to the top of the qualifying sheet for the moment. 391 for Chad Green.
This car was just happier. The engine was tuned properly, and it had the right amount of fuel with the right amount of clutch application happening as it approached the finish line.
A beautiful scene here as, again, we're at that kind of dusk hour here, and those header flames become ever more present. Chad Green, the Bond Coat Boxo Tools car. Green is a countdown runner. Morrison not in the countdown, but he's running at as close to home racetrack as he could find. And for Chad Green, this was a very nice run, low of the round.
It's an important run for all these teams.
Performance. The Bond Coat Mustang with Boxo Tools for Chad Green. Right now, if nothing changes, Chad Green will once again have to race Blake Alexander. Off early for Green, a 407, a 397, and 325 for J.R. Todd. That's actually the best run this team has made all weekend. Moves them to 11th, and right now to a dance partner of Matt Hagan.
It is progress, and I think after the couple of misses for this DHL team, they're just wanting to get down the racetrack. And for Chad Green, it was a run that was quicker than J.R. Todd, a couple of hundreds quicker at the 8th mile. It appears it's moving. Now it is Blake Alexander and Chad Green, the Pronto Auto Service Center and the Bonco Mustang. And the Bonco car is on fire, but he has a wind light. And man, it looks like it's still on fire down there. Yeah, the fire is being contained underneath that body. There is an onboard fire suppression system. I'm sure the driver has triggered that, but it also looks like the supercharger has lifted off of the intake manifold.
Alexander, you can see the car get loose when the traction went away for the Pronto Auto Service Center Mustang, and boy, there is a warm hot foot for Chad Green. Now his team, speaking of hot feet, are going to have to repair that car in roughly an hour's time and have it ready for the second round. He's going to face Austin Prock. You can see the work being done now, servicing the engine, as they likely slid an entirely new engine into that car after the fire. Of course, some checks to be done on the electrical side as well. Now it's Austin Prock and Chad Green. A new look for Chad Green. Jordan, what's going on?
Chad Green suffered a huge explosion last round. I went and asked them what happened. They said, we don't even know yet. We haven't downloaded the run. We think a piston or a valve broke. We don't know which one came first. But guys, there was no rush for this team. They rolled out the backup car and changed bodies. There's nothing wrong with the first car that they told me.
Hanging with Austin Prock, but not quite quick enough. 389 to 330 miles an hour.
It's consistent. It's reliable. The team is efficient. That is everything that you could ask for with one of these nitro burning funny cars. And for Austin Prock, able to keep the car the center of the track. A lot of confidence that his team provides a very good race car for him.